So my friend Mary posted on my Facebook today and asked, hey, did I miss the weekly motivational video or have I been slacking, meaning me? And I have been. I haven't had any real ideas. So somebody did, Renee, made mention that she wanted a video on lifting weights, and I didn't want to sound cold by what I said, but you can lift weights all you want, you can work out all you want, but if you don't have this right and get the food right and all that other stuff, you're never going to see results. So I've kind of been swaying more towards the motivational, the emotional exercises, the emotional aspect of it, the emotional connection to goals and feeling like you can't reach them when I know that you can. That might be somebody leaving another message, but I think Lay, is that maybe how she says her name? And I apologize if I didn't say it right. But she actually said, why don't I talk a little bit about what this does overall to your life, not just a fitness goal. So basically, she's absolutely right. I will make a comment that I don't understand why it's so hard for people to believe and to make so many comments about maybe she works out so much. And like I was even shopping the other day and somebody made a comment about what I look like. And they're like, you probably work out all the time. And I'm like, no, I really don't. It's just, I don't know why it's so hard for people to believe that when you have an illness like me, which I say is a blessing in disguise, I'm glad I have Crohn's disease. I don't mind a few bad days here and there. I'm not wearing any makeup and I'm wearing my glasses because my Crohn's is, you guys saw a post a couple weeks ago or a week ago. I'm on my medication. Here's my pills. I mean, my eye drops, and then I have my ointment upstairs because I only wear it right before I go to bed. But, you know, I'll take that because basically having Crohn's disease is what keeps me eating good all the time. So again, I don't know why it's so hard for somebody to believe that I never cheat, because cheating doesn't make any sense to me. It makes me feel sick. I don't enjoy my workouts. I might look at my workouts as punishment. I like truly being able to go into the gym. And then the stupid comments that people make. Yes, I do bicep curl 50-pound dumbbells. And a couple of my girls in my studio can do that as well. And it's because I teach people about looking at food for fuel, not for entertainment. When somebody asks me, aren't you bored of eating the same thing? No, I'm not bored because I don't look at my food as fuel. I mean, I don't look at my food as entertainment. I look at it as fuel. I just eat and I go. And I enjoy every minute of my life. I'm excited. I'm going to go run an errand. Then I got to go pick up my son. Then I'm going to go take him to his jiu-jitsu class. Then drop him off at Nana's. And then go back to the studio and train clients. And I did my jiu-jitsu class earlier. And yesterday I didn't do jiu-jitsu. I did training, which was the video or the picture that I posted. So overall, eating healthy and being consistent with your healthy eating and your emotional exercises, that's what got me well. And finding what my coping skills were, which we all will have something different. Facebook, my clients, getting up every morning at 4 a.m. I like that I have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I like that. That's something that I get to motivate my clients every morning. It's something that holds me accountable to getting up every morning. Just like my car. Like somebody said, my whole entire car is wrapped with my business. It's wrapped. It says East Bay Trainer. That used to be our name. We have to change it to Aguirre Fitness, but it all links to the same thing. It has my phone number. It says 19 pounds in 28 days. Lose weight now. Weight loss guaranteed. Weight loss specialist. And somebody said to me once a long time ago, nobody said it in a while, but don't you, isn't that like a lot of pressure? Like, you know, you can't even drive into a McDonald's to get your kid McNuggets. Well, okay, I don't mind. I need the pressure. I like it. My kid doesn't eat McDonald's anyway. He likes my grilled chicken in a bag, or baked chicken in a bag. So, I don't need to hide anything. And I like it. You know, I won't go to a store and go buy garbage to eat, and even if I didn't have my car wrapped, but I like it and I don't mind it. I like being on point every minute. I like that any day of the week somebody can ask me, show me your abs. That was something that I struggled with back in the day when I first got abs, and then I went back and forth. And so this overall will help your entire lifestyle. One of my clients actually said to me in an email today, she said, I don't know how you do it on 5 and 6 hours sleep. And that's all the body needs. That really is. If it's complete good REM sleep and you're deep, you really only need 6 hours. But it's because my blood sugars aren't raising and crashing. I'm consistent throughout the day. I never eat garbage. I eat good food. I train. I run and do cardio every day. I take it back to cave days. They ate, they hunted, they ran, they, grabbed things, they climbed, they ate from the earth, and that's pretty much what I do. Any illness that you have can be put in remission. I do actually have a couple people that do have stomach conditions, and they came to me for that reason. I have a couple clients that have a thyroid problem. I have a hypothyroid. I'm not on any medication for anything. So if you can find your fire and whatever it is that's going to keep you motivated to the light at the end of the tunnel, the consistency every day, that when you look at a bowl of ice cream or a brownie, you look at it as pain. You're not going to enjoy your run the next day. You're not going to be motivated to do this. You're not going to sleep well. You're going to have a stomach ache. You're not going to enjoy going out with your family members because you're going to need to be close to the bathroom. Like, these are all the things that happen. And she made mention to something else that just popped into my, motivating. Like, the reason why I have my clients do a weigh-in every week and not every day. I don't allow them to weigh themselves on any other day but a Saturday on the exact same scale, never at their home and then again at their parents' house or at, a family member's house or at the gym. And every day is a fuel for the next week. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm this down. Now it motivates me to get to the next week. Then once a month, they do their measurements and their pictures, and then they send them to me. I don't post everybody's. I don't do that. I have them send their pictures so that I can use my little app on my phone and make a little montage so they can see the difference. And then it's like, oh my God, I didn't even see that because I see myself every day. Those are the motivating things. For those of you that don't have a trainer, you should do that. You should take your own measurements. You should take your pictures and then each day, and we all have iPhones and Droids, and make your own montage. If you can't financially fit it into your budget to work with a trainer, then find what's going to motivate you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my news feeds on Facebook. And every day you need to be motivated when I post a motivational picture, because I'm a woman of my word. I've been doing it every day for 3 years. That's why I have like 5,000,000 pictures on Facebook. But, that's like your positive affirmation. Do your positive affirmations every day. Have one of them be something that you don't believe. If you don't believe you're beautiful, which you are, don't get it twisted. If you don't believe you're beautiful, then every morning and every night tell yourself that you are. If it's hard to look yourself in the mirror, say it, and then eventually try to start looking yourself in the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes and say it. And even if it makes you nauseous, because believe me, I know how that feels. I've been there before. I'm not speaking from something I read in a book. I'm speaking from something that I physically understand what you're going through because I've been there. Nobody has seen me depressed. Nobody saw me in the psych ward at a hospital 13 years ago. Nobody saw me in my mother's attic eating and binging and purging, crying every day. Getting this tattoo that says strength so that I wouldn't put my fingers in my mouth, which never worked. But eventually it took reading. Every minute of the day I stayed busy. I had 4 jobs at one point. So I literally went from one job to the next job to the next job back. Then if I wasn't, which I worked 7 days a week for the first 2 years after I got out of the hospital, if I wasn't working, which on Saturday and Sunday I finished training clients at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I became a trainer right after I got out of the hospital. Got certified, worked the front desk within 3 months. Within 4 months, I was working on the actual floor. And then actually within 4 months after that, I was ranked number 20 trainer out of the entire United States at New York Sports Club / Town Sport International, which was 7 different states. Within my first year of training, not even a full complete year. That being said, but it's because I was motivated, because I worked hard, because I stayed at the gym, and that was my coping skill. And then when I wasn't at the gym, what was I doing? I was doing my homework to do my emotional exercises. I was at the bookstore. I was in the self-help area, reading all those books that I recommend over and over and over again, and anything else I could read. Chicken Soup of the Soul, the first book that I read, and I've read that book 1,000,000 times. The 4 Agreements, live my life by it. Awaken the Giant Within, I read 5 years ago, and I've already read it now 3 more times. The Secret, read and listened to, downloaded onto my phone. The Tao of Pooh, Tao, those are all good books. Literally, Get out of your house if that's your comfort zone. Change your environment. So if you normally eat in the kitchen, eat in the living room. If you normally eat on your front porch, eat on your back porch. Like, do something different, whatever's going to help you. We all have our coping skills, and this is for you to help you find yours. But remember, at the end of the day, if it's not physically what you look like, if it's just a physical health goal, which originally is what mine was, it was health. It wasn't physically what I wanted to look at. Like, it was, yeah, I mean, I wanted to be healthy and I wanted to be fit and I was going to be a trainer, and I wanted to be a trainer even before I went into the hospital, which, if you haven't read my story, www.jenn.aguirre, jenn.aguirre.com. Read Who's Jen. Literally, I tell my whole story. Opening up restaurants and got beat up by my ex-boyfriend, yada, yada, yada. But whatever your goal is, again, whether it's getting out of a depression, whether it's a physical illness, whether it's back pain can be helped. Fasciitis in my feet, I have that, but I don't feel it. Mentally, I try not to feel it so much, but I don't physically feel it because my internal organs, like literally a lot of the pain that you're going through, menstrual pain, feet pain, tightness, pulled muscle, bad knees, all of that. You know, you have to move, you have to do cardio, quality cardio, and you have to eat right. And food cures or puts a lot of diseases in remission. And I mean, I can go on and on and on, but we're already on 12 minutes and I gotta go get my son. So I hope that this video helps somebody. Again, your fire might not be my fire. My coping skills might not be your coping skills, but do something. Take some of the tips. Go to the bookstore when you can. Take your family out. You know, if you want to get out of the house, I keep myself busy also. And it's great. Me and my son last night, we went to the bookstore. We went to the library for an hour and a half yesterday. We got out of the house because maybe maybe I would have felt weak to want to eat. Take your kids out. If you have kids, you could do stuff out of the house that doesn't cost any money. Didn't cost me a dime to go to the library with my son for an hour and a half yesterday. So on that note, okay, you guys know I love you, but I gotta go. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I do this all for you. And thank you for the ideas.